Why did the Pentagon Papers shock America? Imagine discovering that your government has been hiding the truth from you for decades. That's exactly what happened when the Pentagon Papers came to light. These secret documents revealed shocking facts about the Vietnam War. They showed that multiple U.S. administrations had lied to the public and Congress about what was really happening. From the Truman administration to Lyndon Johnson's presidency, the government secretly expanded the war effort. They bombed Cambodia and Laos without telling the American people. They planned to overthrow South Vietnamese leaders and misled everyone about the war's progress. These revelations were startling because they contradicted what officials had publicly said. President Johnson claimed the war was limited and winnable, but the papers showed he was planning massive bombing campaigns before the 1960 election. The documents also revealed that the main reasons for continuing the war were to avoid defeat and stop communism, not to help South Vietnam as claimed. When the leak happened, it caused a huge wave of distrust in the government. People started to see that their leaders had been hiding critical facts. This created what was called the credibility gap, where Americans doubted official statements. The leak also sparked protests and political fights. Citizens felt betrayed because they learned the truth about the war's real goals and the government's deception. The media played a key role in this story. When the Nixon administration tried to stop the newspapers from publishing more of the papers, the Supreme Court stepped in. They ruled that the government couldn't censor the press without showing a serious threat to national security. This decision was a big win for freedom of the press and made it clear that the media could hold the government accountable. Politically, the leak made President Nixon and his team more paranoid. They tried to discredit Daniel Ellsberg, the men who leaked the papers, and even created secret operations to target perceived enemies. This paranoia eventually led to the Watergate scandal. Overall, the Pentagon Papers exposed how deeply involved the United States was in Vietnam and how many decisions were made behind closed doors. They showed that many policies were based on political and ideological motives, often at odds with what the public was told. This story changed how Americans saw their government and made them question whether they could trust their leaders again.